When the department picked her, was the department aware of her TikTok videos?
Senator,
They're really quite precocious.
Senator, I was not aware of those videos.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Secretary of Homeland Security. He is Alejandro Mayorkas. He is the head of keeping you safe in the homeland. You hired someone to go on this disinformation governance board that's going to govern disinformation, whatever the hell that means. Did you check out her TikTok by chance?
They're really quite precocious.
Senator, I was not aware of those videos.
Oh, so you're the one keeping us safe. Is that what I'm supposed to believe, bro? The only thing that I'm concerned about right now is why did you let that Mary Poppins reference go by?
Enough, you'll always sound precocious.
Why would you let that go? A great movie, and it's kind of ironic because I would say Mary Poppins is a part of Americana. Julie Andrews is one of my favorite singers of all time. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. I grew up listening to a lot of musicals back in the day. I played in the orchestra. So when Nina Jankowicz was singing, and she did a great job. I can't believe how well she sung, Julie Andrews.
Informational ordering is really quite ferocious. It's when a huckster takes some lies and makes them sound precocious by saying them in Congress or a mainstream outlet. So disinformation's origins are slightly less atrocious. It's how you hide a little lie. It's how you hide a little lie. It's how you hide a little lie. When Rudy Giuliani shared bad intel from Ukraine, or when TikTok influencers say COVID can cause pain, they're laundering disinfo, and we really should take note and not support their lies with our wallet, voice, or vote. Oh!
So this is the point of the show. We're going to say we're kidding, we're making all of this up. It's not really happening in the country you were born in, but it is happening. That's now a law enforcement official. It's also the person you just saw, an individual who brags about getting a master's degree from Georgetown University. In case you're wondering if the entire academic credentialing machine that sustains America's ruling class is in fact a joke. Spoiler alert, yes, it is a joke.
Person of color, Cuban American, Alejandro Mayorkas. We are doing a new governance board. I'm sure that you guys did a lot of vetting because it's the title of position is the executive director of not the Ministry of Truth. That's a joke, but it's kind of getting rebranded. But the real name is this executive director of Disinformation Governance Board. So this person is going to be the governor or part of governing disinformation online, stuff like that. So I'm sure that there would be a huge vetting process that would go through when you would hire somebody like that. Their TikTok would be like one of the first things you could do, because when you announce stuff like that in the age of the internet, anyone could grab Google anything TikTok. You can go on TikTok and search her. We know that we're sourcing this information. It will come out. So I'm sure that you did a lot of vetting. How'd that go?
They're really quite precocious.
I was not aware of those videos.
You were not aware. And white supremacy is what I'm supposed to be worried about in our country. Maybe we should worry about people who are in charge of keeping us safe in the homeland not even being involved in the process, allegedly. He says he was involved in the process, or he says he will take ownership of picking Nina Jankowicz, but he didn't look at the TikTok. He didn't have anybody look at the TikTok. So obviously, I have a right to say I don't think you were involved. Someone told you we're picking her, allegedly, and you picked her. And it looks like it was haphazard and rushed in response to Elon Musk. That's what the appearance is. Politics is managing appearance. That's a big part of it. The message that he's sending is, I'm sorry, here at Department of Homeland Security, we do about as much checking into people for new departments and positions that we're hiring for as much as we do for people at the border coming into this country. This is the latest incident of America being turned into a clown show. I like John Kennedy, but at the end of the day, she's still there. What are you going to do that's tangible? This is a start, might create some momentum, who cares? But we're so divided, there's people who will watch this and ignore it like John Kennedy's some type of racist or something. This is the department. I think we need to take away from forget about the disinformation government board right now. We got a bigger problem. The boss of that department, the one that's supposed to protect us from terrorists, the one that was just asked the other day. So the white supremacy is such a big issue in the country. How many cases of white supremacy have you referred? Name one. Just name one. Have you referred to the DOJ for prosecution?
I do not have.
Can you name one case?
That statistic.
Can you name one case of a referral from DHS to DOJ for domestic terrorism?
Congressman, I will provide the data to you.
I'm asking you can't name one case.
And let me just say.
Okay, so you can't name one case yet. According to a new report from the U.S. Department of Justice, almost half of all the criminals prosecuted in federal courts in 2018 were aliens, charged with crimes ranging from drug trafficking to murder and to kidnapping, and the vast majority, 38,000, were illegal immigrants.
And he said, I'll have to get back to you. Doesn't sound like it's a big concern. I'll end with this. I went to school. I think I played in the orchestra. I played violin, viola. Loved the orchestra. I love classical music. I don't talk about it too much. That might be something you don't know about me. I actually have a video back in the channel when I talked about playing in Cleveland Severance Hall in the Cleveland Orchestra Youth Orchestra. One of my best favorite moments, playing on that stage in Severance Hall in Cleveland, Ohio, as a part of an orchestra. I was at the back, way back. I think I was literally last chair viola, but glad to have that experience. I think I went to school and have been around a lot of people like Nina Jankowicz. You see her stuff online where she was singing and playing guitar, and I think she's very talented. She would probably be somebody I would play hacky sack with back in the day in elementary school. Something's happened where the government has tapped into these talented individuals in a different lane, of course. Nicole Hannah-Jones, I think, is very talented. And the government says, if you're talented and you go to school for these degrees, if you want to make something of yourself, then we have the ideology that you must support. And these people that I probably normally would share a lot of interest in, be cool with, they've turned into monsters. And Nina Jankowicz, if she can't speak out and tell the truth about why she got the role, what's happening, because obviously we have to ask her, your boss said he didn't even look at your TikToks. Is that how we fight disinformation? Is that how we protect the homeland? If Nina can't be honest and answer those questions, then she has turned into a monster. And right now, we're enemies. If you can't be honest about the situation, you are an enemy of the people and you're an enemy of myself. And that means politically nothing other than that. But make no bones about it, we aren't friends. Let me know what you think. Take care.